I lose my money when I get scammed. I also lose my money when I visit in a real business. Hmm, what should I do to avoid this? Hi guys, this is Philby the Mess and welcome back to my channel. A channel that both offers education and entertainment. So for today's video, we're going to talk about the risk in investment and how are we going to avoid losing our money in our investments. But before that, let's understand first what is risk in investment. So risk in investments is something to do with possibility of losing the money you invest if something bad happen to the company you invest or product and services. So there are three levels of risk in investment that I consider. So level number one is zero risk investment. It's zero, it's because if something bad happened to the company where you invest your money or product and services, the capital will return to you. That's why it's called zero risk. This means there is no loss in your end because the money you invest is gonna return to you. But the only thing is there's no profit. Level number two is what I call low or medium risk. It's low medium, it's because there's a possibility if something bad happen, the money you invest or to the company and products and their services, you might lose the one fourth or certain percentage of the capital you invest. So this means you're not just going to lose the profit, but also some percentage of the capital you invest. And lastly, the level 3, the high risk. I call it high risk is because this is the most high among the three. So if something gonna happen to the company where you invest your money, there's a possibility that you're going to lose the entire money you invest. And that's why it's called high risk. But for today's video, we're just going to talk about the number 3 because this is the most high and we don't want to lose the entire money when we invest something. So watch the entire video so you can get tips on how to avoid this high risk when it comes to your investments. Actually guys, there's only two reasons why there's possibility that you're going to lose the money you invest. Number one is you just believe in a certain investments that it's going to work without making any sense. Believe in a certain investments that it's going to work. And number two, the thing that we want to avoid, and that is scam. But there's something you should know guys about risk in investment. Risk in investments is not just about possibility in losing your money. It's also a basis on how much are you going to earn when it comes to your investment. Because there's a saying, the more the risk, the more the rewards. There's a lot of people all over the world who wants your money. But there are only two kinds of people who wants your money. The first one is the people who want you to be part of their success. However, they just need a little help from you through financial support, through your investment. And the number two type of people, guys, these are the people who just want your money and they don't have any intention at all to grow your money and just want to take it through a manipulation strategy, through convincing you to something that is not true in order for you to convince to give your money to them. And that is a scam way of getting money from people. So the big question here is how are you going to avoid scammers and how are we going to choose the right person where you invest your money? So for scammers, they will contact you from nowhere. They will contact you on your Facebook, from your phone number, from your personal email, and they will going to introduce you a certain system or scheme, website, an application that will help you to earn more money. When you search their name or company, there are no results. If you find something on their profile on the internet, you will only see one profile picture and there's no other picture than that. And sometimes their picture is a photo of an animals, movie actor, and etc. If you found their website, you will notice that the people behind this website are not visible, like their CEO, their vice president, and the people working for this website to operate are not visible. The second indicator is you just need to remember this word. What they are saying is too good to be true. So for example, they will ask you a certain amount of money and they will going to return that money every day plus additional 50% or sometimes 100% from the money you invest. That is every day without doing nothing. And that is too good to be true. But if you ask these scammers, how are they going to do that? They are very hesitant to answer these questions. Sometimes scammers can't provide you an information on how are they going to do that. But most of the time, they are unable to provide you a sensible explanation. If someone sends you a link of a website where you can invest and earn money, you can actually check if this website is a legit through a website scam checker. You can Google it and you can paste the URL, then you can check if we can trust the website. There are so many indicators to determine if someone's trying to scam you. Those are my top 3 effective ways to determine if someone's trying to scam you or to detect scammers. So how about those people who has legitimate business who are asking a legitimate investment? So how we can determine if it's worth it to invest and how we can really make sure that money will go to the right person and has the capacity to grow our money. So for scammers, we have some indicators. For legit investor or businessman who are asking legit investment, there are also indicators that we need to see in order to make sure that our money is in the right place or the right people. So for example, guys, when they are convincing you to invest in their company, they will promise you a return of a specific amount. Now, before you're gonna believe that, you will have to ask how are they going to do that. So for example, if they're planning to expand and they're asking you investments, if you want to invest in their company. So before you're gonna invest, you need to know their different branches and how their branches are working. So if their branches is working very well, there's a possibility that their next expansion is gonna work because of the history of expansion and they are working very well. And therefore, there is a sense that we're going to invest in their certain expansion because of the history of successful expansion in the past. So it all makes sense, right? But this only applicable for those businessmen that has been very successful in the past. But how about those people who are just starting and trying to ask you investment for certain website or application? How are we going to determine if it's rightful to invest? This investment is very high risk, guys, and there's no guarantee whether this business is gonna move forward. But here are the things you need to do. If you are open-minded, you can listen to their demonstration, their forum about their business. How would it be possible for this app to earn money in the future? Now, it makes sense to you that yeah, it's possible, and I think it has a huge potential. Then you can consider investing in their business. So that's it for today's video, guys, and hope you learned something from my video. And I'm gonna see you soon, very soon. Bye bye.